This is the Turfway Park Report for Friday, March 17th, 2017. 9 races on tap for you. The poly track is fast. Tonight's first race, a maiden filly 3-year-old claimant event. The claiming price $7,500. They'll race 1 mile. Scratch number 1, Sky Time Now. Entry mate, Blame It on the Bad Boy, carrying the Jerry Jim Gotchian Silks, is the morning line favorite.
They're at the post. They are racing. Household Name, first-time starter, broke well, as did Ice Freeze through from the inside, and between those two, punching up in the middle, goes Blame It on the Bad Boy. These three line up in a line as they run in the clubhouse turn. Away in fourth comes Eye on the Money right to the outside, Shield of Sparta, and spun way out wide both Mariah Hill and Maleficent Queen, and She's So Reckless is last of them all. 6 lengths from top to bottom as they pass the 6 furlong marker. And Ice Freeze shows them up the backstretch in front by 3 parts of a length. Blame It on the Bad Boy. She'll press from the outside in second. First-time starter Household Name races third. Through from between horses comes Shield of Sparta, and right to her inside races Eye on the Money, a length and a half in front of Mariah Hill. Maleficent Queen still stuck out wide, and still last She's So Reckless. They continue to run up the backstretch. They pass the half-mile pole. The first quarter mile was timed 24-3, and the half-mile time on the board 48-3. So solid clips being set by Ice Freeze, Blame It on the Bad Boy. Still with that token pressure, revs up to the outside. Household Name is underway from third to the inside. Eye on the Money is overtaken fourth, and Shield of Sparta is now fifth. As they wind their way around the turn, they're just outside the quarter-mile pole, and it's still Ice Freeze doing the hard work up top. Blame It on the Bad Boy has been pressing her for the last half mile. Here's first-time starter Household Name gearing up to the outside. These three as they straighten for the stretch drive, and Ice Freeze cuts them on down. Household Name on the attack to the outside, poised to pounce, and now Household Name opening up by the 8th pole in front by a length. Late on the scene, down the center of the track comes Maleficent Queen, but they're in the final 16th of a mile. Debut performance here for Household Name. Good looking debut as she's going to win by about 2.5 in the end. A bit green in the stretch, but wins in 140 flat.
Number 6, Household Name, wins on debut here, draws away in the stretch to win for Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Mike Maker, the winning trainer, and Alvin Jimenez up for the winning ride. The winner, $880, $5 440. Second, the 2, Ice Freeze. Third, the 8, Maleficent Queen. Fourth, the 1A, Blame It on the Bad Boy. The Superfecta, $1,004.60. The Exacta, $72.40. The Trifecta, $190.70. Running time for the opener, 140 flat. Tonight's second race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares who have not won 2 races in the last 6 months. The distance, 1 mile. Favorite on the morning line, number 7, Arya, the trainer Dougie Danner.
They are off. Call Me Anna was quick into stride. Also, Millennium Star with some pace presence through from the inside. There goes My Regency Lady being hustled up. And as they run to the clubhouse turn, up top, it's Call Me Anna. To the inside, My Regency Lady. Uluru came away racing in the third position. Millennium Star fourth, covered up to the outside by Martha Rose. Then a link to Blue by 2 towards her inside is a More Impossible. Way out wide goes Amen Fashion, and the back markers are a More Impossible. And Arya, the favorite, is last. 7 lengths off the lead. They straighten up for the backstretch journey. First quarter, 24-1. It's Call Me Anna. Up top shows the way by almost 2 lengths. Uluru sitting in the pocket spot second. Martha Rose races out in the clear third. My Regency Lady working along the rail in fourth. Amen Fashion continuing to race wide on the course. Between those two is Blue by 2. Then a separation of 4 lengths underway from the back of the pack. Arya, the favorite, is on the move. She now has 2 horses beat. They are Millennium Star and a More Impossible. Has nothing but hindquarters and heels in the view to find her through a half in 48 seconds flat. There goes a Martha Rose up to confront Call Me Anna. So the pace setter Call Me Anna back in second as Martha Rose turns the heat up. Blue by 2, now cut loose by Franklin. She moves on the 3 wide side. And Arya continuing to grind away. She's going to try to squeeze through on the fence. In fact, she does get through as they run to the top of the lane. And just like that, Arya from last to first turns them on down 2 to the good. Blue by 2 down the center in between those two. Martha Rose, 1/8 of a mile left. And Arya is pouring it on in deep stretch. Martha Rose going to try to hold second from Blue by 2. But in the final 100 yards, it's Arya. Draws away here. Arya and Abel Lascano for Danner, wins by 7 in the end. Martha Rose was second, Blue by 2 third. My Regency Lady re-rallied to be fourth, 139 flat.
Number 7, Arya from last to first gets the victory here for Andrew Jansen and Doug Danner. Bell Lascano was up top for the winning ride. Number 7, Arya, 380, 260, 210. Second, the 8, Martha Rose. Third, the 6, Blue by 2. Fourth one, My Regency Lady. Exacta, $21.20. The double, $19 even. The try, $31. And the super, $823.40. Running time, 139 flat. Today's third race, a non-winners of 3 claimant event to go 6.5 furlongs, field of 7 with no program changes, and the morning line favorite all the way to the outside, number 7, Old Fashioned Justice, with Senior Hisby in the irons.
And they are off. And the starter caught him in a perfect line. It's the favorites, Old Fashioned Justice, who get the first call, but now rushed up between horses. There goes Colton 51, also Sounds Divine, and Stan's Old Habits is a pace presence against the fence. Latin Wildcat is in fourth, It's Robin of fifth, Old Fashioned Justice is sixth, but only a length and a half off the lead. And last away early, Drawbridge Compact Field up top, and the pace being set from the middle, Sounds Divine. Latin Wildcat with that pressure in the Red Silks to the outside. Colton 51 rides the rail in third. It's Robin Orange Silks races fourth, a length off the lead. Separation of just about 2.5 lengths back to Stan's Old Habits. Old Fashioned Justice, the favorite, has 1 horse beat, and that's Drawbridge at the back of the pack. First quarter, a hot and contested 22 and 4. Sounds Divine still shows the way. Whip comes out on Colton 51. Latin Wildcat gears up on the 2 wide side. There goes It's Robin cut loose on the 3 wide side, and now underway from the back of the pack. Old Fashioned Justice is finally closing in as they run to the top of the stretch. Sounds Divine off the turn in front by a length. Down along the inside, here's a challenge from Stan's Old Habits. Latin Wildcat is forcing the issue to the outside by the 8th pole. It's Latin Wildcat found the front. Stan's Old Habits grinding up the fence, late on the scene, Drawbridge, but maybe too little too late. The wire is coming. Latin Wildcat trying to hold, and Latin Wildcat gets it done by just about a length in the end. Sounds Divine was there along with Drawbridge, and Stan's Old Habits was fourth. Running time, 1:17 and 3.
Number 5, Latin Wildcat picks up his third lifetime victory here, taking race 3 for owner-trainer Richard Eubanks, Jack Gilligan, up top for the winning ride. At Latin Wildcat, 760, 340, 280. Second 4, Sounds Divine. Third 3, Drawbridge. Fourth 1, Stan's Old Habits. The super, $2,001 even. The pick 3, 66.40. The Daily Double, 19.40. The try, 135.30. And the exacta was 27.20. Running time, 1:17 and 3/5 seconds. Tonight's fourth race, a maiden claimant event for the maiden filly 3-year-olds. They'll go 6.5 furlongs. Morning line favorite at 9-5. Number 4, Lakeview Drive with Alvin Jimenez.
And they're off. Quick beginning for Lakeview Drive. Hurricane Pat on debut, checked shortly after the start. She's last 10 lengths off the leader, and that leader is Route 2 as they leave the chute behind him and straighten up on the main track. Queen of Corona in the second position. Miss American Lion away in third. Lakeview Drive in fourth, a length in front of the favorite Cat Dancing fifth. Wit Blitz tugging hard against Malcolm Franklin is next, and Sky Blue Lady. And after that poor start, at the back of the pack, about 15 lengths off the lead, is the trailer Hurricane Pat. They continue to run up the backstretch. 22 and 3 was the time for the opening quarter. Route 2 still shows them up top. Queen of Corona in chase mode there in second. On the 3 wide side, here comes Lakeview Drive. Miss American Lion being put to the test. There goes Wit Blitz, cut loose to the outside as the field winding their way around the turn. They're 5/16 of a mile from home, half mile, 46 seconds flat. It's Queen of Corona and a confident Rodney Prescott show the way by a length. Lakeview Drive presses to the outside in second. Route 2 to the inside third. Wit Blitz racing erratic and behind the top trio has now found her best stride as they straighten away for the stretch drive in Queen of Corona. Confronted by Lakeview Drive, who turns the heat up there in second. Wit Blitz continuing to pester away to the outside. It's Lakeview Drive. Wit Blitz is coming at her and coming on. They race down to the wire. Lakeview Drive. Here's Wit Blitz. These two hit the wire in a photo that goes to Lakeview Drive. Wit Blitz was second. Pace-setting Queen of Corona was third. 119 flat.
Number 4, Lakeview Drive grinds out the victory here to break her maiden for owner Warren Lister, trainer Stephen Lister, and Alvin Jimenez with his second victory already on tonight's card. Lakeview Drive, 740, 340, 280. Second, the 8, Wit Blitz. Third to 3, Queen of Corona. Fourth, 6, Hurricane Pat. Exacta was worth $48. The try, 103.50. The Daily Double, $29.20. The Super, $1,529.20. The Pick 3, $34.10. Running time for race 4, 119 flat. Tonight's fifth race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares to go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 2, Omnavelli, for trainer Val Shaneyfeld.
They are off. Apple's last chance caught a flyer, broke a length in front of C.O.'s sister, through from the inside. There goes Omnavelli. Then a length further back, it's Limerick Lady away in fourth. Up on the outside, 38 plus, a bit ranked there in the center of the track. A length in front of Boarding Card, separation of 2 to Spin and Spree. Down along the inside is West Shore Road. And at the back of the pack, it is Show Me the Touch. Up the backside they go. They pass the half-mile pole, make their entrance into the far turn. First quarter fast, 22-2. But it's Omnavelli who takes over from C.O.'s sister. Apple's last chance has thrown out the parachute. She starts to backpedal quickly, ranging up to the outside. Here comes a Cobra's Crown as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Omnavelli and a chilly Rodney Prescott show the way from C.O.'s sister and the Bug Boy Petey Prentice. These two match strides as they wind their way around the turn. To the top of the lane they come, and C.O.'s sister pokes that nostril in front. Omnavelli to the inside. Down along the rail is Boarding Car. Down the stand side, Cobra's Crown in between horses. It's Apple's last chance as they're well into the stretch, and it's C.O.'s sister still shows them up top. Boarding Car to the inside. Late on the scene down the center of the track comes 38 plus. Another winner for Petey Prentice. C.O.'s sister by 3. Tight photo for second between Spin and Spree and Show Me the Touch. 111-4.
Number 1, C.O.'s sister pulls the side upset here at 14-1, winning for owner-trainer Charlie Lawson. Petey Prentice back in the winner circle aboard C.O.'s sister. The winner, $30.40, $15, $11.80. Second, 8, Spin and Spree. Third, the 1, Show Me the Touch. Fourth, the 5, Boarding Card. And fifth, number 6, Cobra's Crown. Exacta, $408.20. The trifecta, $1,463.55. The daily double, $148.80. Superfecta for just a dime, $2,515.45. The pick 4, $470.45. The pick 5 for 50 cents, $3,591.40. Running time 111-4. Tonight's sixth race, start of the late pick 4, is a filly and mare non-2 claimer to go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 1, Peekaboo Rose with Alonso Quinones.
They are off. Cactus Lady broke sharp. Sugar Candy Rose sending on out. Peekaboo Rose the favorite away in third. Genteel Promise is fourth, a length off the lead, then a length for the back to Princess Heart. And Choctaw is at the back of the pack. Compact field of 6 here. They're about 4.5 lengths from top to bottom. And then up top, it's Cactus Lady, the one to catch. She's in front by a half a length. Sugar Candy Rose presses from the outside in second. The favorite, Peekaboo Rose, elects to sit along the rail in third, about 3.5 off the pace. A length in front of Princess Heart. Then comes Genteel Promise. And at the back of the pack, it is Choctaw. First quarter 22-3. It's Cactus Lady to the inside. Up on the outside, it's Sugar Candy Rose. Here's Peekaboo Rose, switches to the 3 path. Genteel Promise and Chelsea Kaiser closing in from the back of the pack as they run around the turn to the top of the lane, and Sugar Candy Rose turns first. To the inside, Cactus Lady's not done. On the outside, there goes Peekaboo Rose, cut loose now by Quinones. They're by the 8th pole. It's Peekaboo Rose who's found the front. To the inside, still grinding away. Sugar Candy Rose continue to run on. From the back is Princess Heart and Genteel Promise, but they're in the final 16th of a mile, and Peekaboo Rose is home. Peekaboo Rose wins by a length in the end. Sugar Candy Rose was second, Genteel Promise third, Cactus Lady was fourth.
Number 1, Peekaboo Rose, was allowed to sit off the pace, was given the cue turn of home, and drew away to win for the Peekaboo Rose Racing of Tommy Abraham. The winning trainer Steve Dunn, Alonso Quinones with that patient ride. Number 1, Peekaboo Rose, $4, $240, $210. Second to 6, Sugar Candy Rose. Third, number 5, Genteel Promise. Fourth to 2, Cactus Lady. Exacta, $860. The try, $26.20. Super, $109.40. The daily double, $104 even. Pick 3, $202.40. Running time, 111-2. Tonight's 7th race is a maiden claimant event for the maiden fillies and mares. Claiming price 15 down to 10. They'll race 6.5 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 7, Cheatin' Heart, for trainer Billy Denzik.
And they are off. Slow into stride was Gold Passion, a fast start through the middle for Pluto Flight. Now there goes Holy Plan as they leave the chute behind him. It's Holy Plan. Shows him up top. Haifa away in the second position. Ford Emily came away racing third towards the inside. Gonna Find Her is next. Then comes Rose Nose Showbiz, who's about 4 lengths off the lead. Then a length to Cheating Heart. 5 lengths further back to first-time starter Pluto Fight. And Gold Passion is way out at the back. 15 lengths off the lead past the half-mile pole. First quarter, 22-2. It's Holy Plan. Shows him up top, racing well off the rail. There's room at the inside for Gonna Find Her to come on through. And out there wide, it's Haifa. They're midpoint through the turn, I think. And it's Holy Plan who shows him up top. Gonna Find Her, still grinding along the rail. Running on from the back, here comes Rose Nose Showbiz, who's gaining good momentum as they wind around the turn. To the top of the lane they come, and it's For Emily who strikes the front. For Emily to the inside. It's Gonna Find Her who's grinding away. And now it's Holy Plan who re-rallies. Wide open in deep stretch. On the outside, Rose Nose Showbiz comes up to the outside of Holy Plan. A 16th of a mile left to go. It's Rose Nose Showbiz just from Holy Plan. To the outside, Pluto Flight late on the scene. Rose Nose Showbiz wins. Tight photo for second between Holy Plan and Pluto Flight. 118-2.
Number 2, Rose Nose Showbiz. Breaks are maiden in the fog tonight. Start number 7, the winning one for this 4-year-old daughter by No Biz Like Showbiz, who's owned by Jody Guida, trained by Luke Guida, Corey Orm up top. The winner, 1060, 680, 440. Second, number 3, Holy Plan. Third, number 5, Pluto Flight. And fourth to 6, Gold Passion. Exacta $115.80. The try, $398.60. The daily double, $23.40. The super, $3,820.20. The pick 3, $269.50. Running time 118-2. Tonight's 8th end featured race is an allowance event for 3 and ups, which have never won 2 lifetime. They go 1 mile and a 16th. Scratch number 3, Reflection. Jockey change on the morning line favorite. Number 8, Ventry Bay to Johnny McKee.
They are off. Ventry Bay broke well, as did Perpetrator. Through from between those two, Thomas Point being hustled up. These 3 in a line as they race into the wire for the first time. So they're 3x4 on the run the first turn. Ventry Bay, well off the rail, shows the way. Thomas Point to the inside in second. Then a length for the back. Perpetrator is third. A length in front of Jingle Me This, who is fourth. Then comes Costa Mesa Caldero and Hard Way to Go at the back of the pack. First quarter, 23-4. And up top, Ventry Bay shows the way. There goes Thomas Point. Up to the outside, Hard Way to Go moves a closer third. Then a link for the back. Now Thomas Point is fourth, 1 in front of Jingle Me This, who is fifth. Right up to his outside is Caldera, then a separation of 4 to Costa Mesa as they continue to run up the back stretch. On the inside, it is Ventry Bay. On the outside, Perpetrator. These two match strides as they continue to run up the back stretch, half mile 47-3. It's Ventry Bay, still shows the way by about a half a length now. Perpetrator tracking in the pocket spot. Thomas Point is third. There goes Hard Way to Go, cut loose in fourth. Down along the inside, Jingle Me This is next. Starting to run on, here comes Costa Mesa, and still nothing yet from the back of the pack. As 3/4 was 112 flat. They continue to run around the turn. They're approaching the quarter-mile pole, and Perpetrator emerges with the lead. Ventry Bay, the whip comes out. Here's Thomas Point presenting a challenge on the 3-wide side. Costa Mesa rolling down the center of the track. It's absolutely wide open. On the inside, Perpetrator, Thomas Point, Jingle Me This emerging on the scene late as they're by the 16th pole. It's Jingle Me This up to the outside of Thomas Point. Jingle Me This, Thomas Point, Jingle Me This to give Corey Orm 2 straight on the card. Thomas Point was second, Ventry Bay third, tight for fourth, 145-2.
Number 2, Jingle Me This emerges from the fog with the lead and hangs on with Corey Orm up top for owner-trainer Tommy Humphreys. Jingle Me This, 2780, 1080, 460. Finishing second, number 4, Thomas Point. Third, the 8, Ventry Bay. Fourth, number 1, Perpetrator. Exacta, $326.40. The trifecta, $1,036.10. The double, $155.80. The superfecta was worth $7,564. In the pick 3, $146.80. Running time, 145-2. Tonight's 9th race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares to go a mile. Scratch numbers 1, 3, 9, 10. Morning line favorite, number 8, Rohan, for trainer Doug Coyle.
And runners away. Awkward beginning for Rohan, but a fast start for Glory Range, who barrels on out. Quick and to stride the gray Giardoni. Citrus Miss away from the gate in the third position. a length in front of Inna Flurry, who is next, then a length further back to Rohan. They head into the first turn. It's Glory Range shows the way by about 3 lengths. Giordoni races in the second spot. Citrus Mist is third. Inna Flurry's to the inside of Rohan, and at the back of the pack, it is Sunrise Countessa. First quarter slow, 25-3. Glory Range, the pace setter. She's in front by 4. Giordoni still racing in the second spot. Citrus Mist out wide in third. Inna Flurry to the inside is fourth. Then a link for the back to Rohan and some 4 links to Sunrise Countessa. They continue to run up the backstretch. They make their entrance into the far turn. Half mile on a controlled 50 seconds flat. Glory Range still the leader. Citrus Mist moves a closer second. There goes Inna Flurry, cut loose to the inside third. Way out wide comes Rohan fourth. Giordoni's back to fifth, and Sunrise Countessa still last of the lot. They have about 5/16 of a mile to go, and Glory Range still up top on the 4 wide side. Here comes Rohan between horses, races Citrus Mist, Inna Flurry down to the inside. Giordoni has 1 horse beaten. That's still Sunrise Countessa, who has trailed throughout. Whip comes out on Glory Range. Oots goes to work. Up to the outside, Rohan still presenting that challenge, but nobody's got to Glory Range yet. Glory Range goes by the 16th pole with a 3-length lead. Rohan tried but could not get to her. Glory Range from Flag Fall. So that's all. Rohan was second, Inna Flurry third, Citrus Mist fourth, and looks like Sunrise Countessa completed the high 5, 140-2.
Number 7, Glory Range, takes them all the way up top for owner Andrew McKenzie, trainer Larry Smith, Perry Oots, the winning jockey. 1240, 480, 360 on the winner. Second, number 8, Rohan. Third, number 5, Inna Flurry. Fourth goes for Citrus Mist. The trifecta, $45.90. The daily double was worth $148. The exacta, $35.20. The pick 3, $256.30. Running time for the nightcap, 140-1. Well, that wraps it up for this Friday edition of the Turfway Park Report. Live racing returns tomorrow, Saturday, with a first post of 6:15. On behalf of myself and the video department, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you at the races.